All right, we are going on a mini trip. We're doing our first overnight hike to a lake down in southern Utah. So we have a couple hours of driving, but pretty excited. This bag is pretty heavy, so it's gonna be a learning experience. We're ready to hit the road. Hey, driving for a couple hours. We're almost there. We are going all the way up there where that snow is.
Continue on North Slope Road for 6 miles.
Pretty sweet view we have up this road so far. All right, we're way up here now too. We're getting there. All right, we made it to the trailhead. This is the trail we are going on. We're down in like southern central Utah, maybe like an hour outside of Capitol Reef right now. Okay, got the pack on now. I think it's about 2 miles or so to the lake from here. So it shouldn't be too bad. This bag is heavy though. Leave it to my dog to find the little bit of snow that's left up here. He's a fiend for snow. Sniper. We got an opening ahead. I think we might be there. Here it is. Just about 2 miles and the grand reveal. All right, this is Blind Lake, and now our first order of business is going to be finding a place to camp, and I'm thinking our best chances out there. So we got a little bit of a walk to go still. Someone made this cool little lean-to right off the side of the lake, and I'm tempted to just camp in there for the night, but I brought my tent, so I better use it. I think we're gonna set the tent up over there behind those snow banks. Looks kind of flat over there, and we can get blocked by the wind. All right, Gary says this is gonna be our campsite for the night. It's a little bit up from the lake. Got a nice fire pit and some benches already here, so let's get it set up. All right, camp is set up just off the lake. You can see it there through the trees. The wind isn't so bad here. Again, we got that fire pit that's already built. Now we're just gonna go find some wood, Gary. All right, we went and got some firewood piled up for later. I'm glad there wasn't a ton of snow, because this time of year it'd probably be post-holing the whole way if we had to trek in the snow. So luckily we don't. Found us a nice rock to sit on, do a little fishing. The wind is pretty bad, and it is definitely getting colder by the minute. So I hope we stay warm tonight. I'm very nervous about that. All right, me and my sidekick here had no luck fishing, so we're gonna go back to camp now because it's getting really cold. Found a spot to post up. Just leaning back, wedged between 2 rocks. My wilderness recliner, but it's doing the job right now. Doing the job. To come down to the lake and test out my water filter. It's dog approved. He thought the water was pretty good. I thought the water was pretty good. So glad I have it. Use my new little off-brand Jetboil stove. And dinner is cooking in the bag right now. Not his. He already ate. Sun is just about to set behind the mountain. We're going to clean our dishes and dinner. All right, buddy, let's see if we can't get this fire going for a little bit at least. Fire is going now. He's supervised. Hopefully it lasts us till it gets dark. It should be, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half or so till it gets dark. So hope I have enough wood. Not a bad setup that we got going here. And yeah, he was crying, so I brought his food to him, delivery style. And he's just laying there eating. We are posted up now. Getting ready for bed soon. Not a bad sunset to look at before we go to bed. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully we stay warm tonight. I'm very worried about that, but it's about that time, so let's see what happens. We made it in the tent. It is a little crammed, but we're making it work. Just gotta stay warm. All right, we are up bright and early. Did not sleep very well. Definitely was very cold. So I think we might have found our limit for these overnight hikes on temperature, but we made it through. We got our breakfast. Fire's going again. Sun's starting to peek out, and we've packed up most of camp, so fire's put out. It's time for us to go do some fishing. One of our last looks at the lake, because we're heading back now. No luck fishing. This guy right here was crying, ready to go home, so we are starting the journey back. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. All right, we made it back. Truck's still here. Windows aren't broken. Success. All right, first backpacking trip was, I think, a success. It was definitely a learning experience. I've got to figure out a way to get that pack lighter. There's a couple of things I don't need, and I'm just not going to bring them next time. But all in all, I think we had a great time, and we're going to start our 4-hour drive back to Salt Lake now.